Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "Men are what their mothers made them." My mother raised two sons. My brother is 23 and I am 20. She has taught for 28 years. She received her master's in educational leadership. I have reaped the rewards of this wealth and experience and knowledge. My mother taught me many values in my childhood. Today, I will share three of these values: the value of determination, the value of strength, and the value of an inner peace. First, Mother taught me determination. My mother's determination, some may say ferocity, was never ending. My brother had a difficult time in school. He is severely attention deficit. My mother would sit with him at the kitchen table and reteach everything he should have learned at school that day. My brother says, "I hated Mom for making me sit and do schoolwork every night, but now I'm thankful and realize what she did for me." He teases Mom that he makes more money than she does. One time, our house flooded, but that didn't slow Mom down. It was turned into an opportunity to remodel our house. My Mom and Dad rebuilt our house. My dad said, "Mom worked on the house like she was Bob Vila. If you're remodeling, I recommend giving my mom a call." My mother passed on this determination and it served me well, playing a catcher in baseball, completing my degree at LIT, and will help me in the future, urging an employer to hire me. The second value I would like to share is strength. My mother is where I got my strength. Her voice is the voice I hear in my head when I make a decision. I try never to move too far away from that mark she has laid out for me. Nowhere is that line more difficult to follow than in high school. My mother made sure my brother and I did our schoolwork. She attended all our athletic events. She was our cook, our taxi driver, our maid, but more than any of that, she was our mentor. When we had a fight with a friend, we talked to her. She would always tell us to be compassionate and tolerant of other people. She taught us not to judge others. When we were tempted by things most parents like to pretend are not happening, my mother had a lesson for that too. There was never an opportunity that she did not guide us to do the right thing. Even when we slipped, we knew she'd be there to put us back on the right path. My mother gave me life lessons I will share with my son or daughter. It is the strength of generations. Now, I would like to share with you the third and most important value. My mother taught me inner peace. Inner peace is being satisfied with your life. Don't spend time yearning your life away. This is taught through examples, not words. My entire family was forced to acknowledge that life is short and we must learn to appreciate every day. My mother was diagnosed with lymphoma last year. At first, I looked at it as the worst thing that had ever happened to me. I didn't know how I'd get through it. My mother continued to go to her doctor appointments, receive treatments, work, and live her life very much as she had done before. As I watched her, I realized that she had the inner peace to carry her through. As her treatments began to work, I began to think, maybe this is the best thing that ever happened to me. I realized it is not the material things in life that make you happy. It's your friends and my family. My mother taught me not to miss the gifts that are right in front of me. Inner peace. Today, I have told you about the values I learned from my mother. My mother gave me the determination to succeed, the strength to always make good decisions, and the inner peace needed in a world where success is measured by material goods. I am what my mother made me.